Hello to everyone, I am Indurok, and today I am playing more The Last Door. So, on Wednesday, I had played, through episode 3, but, like, something went horribly wrong with the audio, like, after the stream. Like, for the video, like, after the stream. And I had to, some of the audio that I was hearing, I skipped to the end of the video. And I was hearing audio that took place, like half an hour or so, back. It was really bad. So I decided I'm going to replay this. So, restart episode. All your progress. Yeah, I know. Yes. Start over. Thank you. Previously on The Last Door. So I'm gonna read everything again as if nothing had ever happened in the past. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe people are watching who haven't seen the last one. But those who have, just bear with me, please. I didn't want to subject you to that last video. To the original recording of this. After the death of his old friend Anthony, Devitt decided to travel back to the school where they both attended in the outskirts of Aberdeen. In his search, Devitt met his old teacher, Father Ernest. He also remembers the experiment they all attempted many years back, which had terrible consequences. Then the truth is revealed. Father Ernest worships the eye of the bird, a vision resulting from the experiment. He killed many people trying to replicate its results. Those who saw the eye back then, he calls the 4 witnesses. When discovered, Ernest immolates, I don't know, I think that's the word, immolates himself. Finally, Ernest's servant knocks Devitt out and buries him alive. All is darkness. All is cold. All is silence. That is all it is. All of that is all that stuff there that you mentioned now. Yay, theme. I don't remember. I don't remember if I talked about it in this chapter or in the previous one, but like I had done like when I did my voice acting for like the original voice acting video that I had done way back before I even knew Bandicam was a thing. Like I had originally used whatever it's called, a Screencast-O-Matic to record my videos, and I recorded like the first chapter of this game like on the original site, and so like, and I had to edit like all the music for the video. I don't know, I should have gone to that video when I was doing my reacting to my old videos thing. When I was doing that, I should have done that. But Jeremiah, we must talk. With your mother deceased, arrangements have to be made regarding your upbringing. A man of my position and responsibility cannot take the time to look after a young boy. First thing in the morning, you will depart for Scotland. I am sending you to study at the St. Gall boarding school in Aberdeen. You need not bother to write, as I will not have time to read your letters. Still no letters for you, Devitt. Please do not persist any further. Fine then. Onwards we go, onwards we go, onwards we go. Okay. Pleased to meet you, my new classmates. And who is that? Him? Oh, that's just Devitt. Pay him no mind. He's a little odd. Interesting. Hello, I'm Anthony. Anthony Beechworth. This is my first term here. I've only just arrived. I hope we can be friends. And we have. But then things go bad, and then he dies, and other people die, and all that stuff. What is happening? A shiver runs down my spine when I look at what could have been my eternal deathbed. My head is pounding. I feel so weak and thirsty. If I don't drink water soon, I will faint. Where am I? There's a candle lit there. How recently was I put here? Yeah, there's nowhere to go over there. Okay. Where? Oh, yeah. I wonder how this got in my pocket. Someone put it there, obviously. A ticket to see a play called The Four Witnesses. Okay. The light coming from outside is dazzling. Okay. Food. Water. Okay. Oh. I'm in a city. Is it Aberdeen? How could I have escaped? You didn't escape. Someone brought you here. I can't see anything beyond this wall, but the dark facades of buildings on the far side. Hello. Young man, could you please tell me where I am? Hello? Well, it seems you've learned not to talk to strangers. Good for you, boy. Please, sir, could you give me some water? This ain't a charity, Toff. I only sell to paying customers, so cough up or get out. Rude much? Okay. There's a cart blocking the alley. I won't be able to pass until it's been moved. Okie dokie. I certainly can't just crawl underneath the handles there. An indigent in ragged clothing sits leaning against the brickwork. The young man sleeps under a filthy blanket. Stained and threadbare sheets struggle to dry in the muggy air. A young woman suffers difficulty breathing. Hello, sir. Mr. Dude. Please, I need water. Get out of here, drunk. Drunk? Do I look drunk to you guys? No. Hello, lady. There's a man staring at me from amidst the crowd. Something in his countenance seems strange to me. Excuse me, sir. No! Come back! I must speak with you, or something. Please, ma'am, could you tell me where I am? You don't know where you're at? Why, this is the old Nicole Street Rookery. A darker, more decrepit place like never there was. But that's in London. How could I have ended up in this slum? I said completely different words than what were actually there, but whatever. The stench from this sewer drain is nauseating. How dare you be? From the pipe flows grimy water, full of soot. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. The water's foul odor is repulsive, but I am overcome with thirst. Num num num. I don't intend to drink it again. It had an awful taste. Okie dokie then. Well, dead. I must have fainted. It's dangerous to be in old Nicole at night. I should make my way out as quickly as possible. Boop. Everyone's gone. Where be they? Probably at home sleeping, taking a nap. Hello? The eye. Indeed it is, my good man. The day will come when I am consigned to such a hole, but not today nor any such day as I am fit and able to prevent it. Okie dokie then. Well, anyway, might as well go on this way. Dr. Wakefield is here to see you. I'm like... I can't do a German accent, so I'm just skip the German stuff here. Show him in. Hertz, I assume is pronounced. I don't know. I mean, it would sound weird if it was hers. It's about your patient, is it not? There's no trace of him. He hasn't shown up for his last few sessions. I've been to his house, of course. His landlady assured me he went on a trip weeks ago and hasn't come back home. He kept the destination to himself. Then it is happening as I feared. What do you mean? I'm sorry, my dear friend. I first thought of this when you described your sessions with Devitt, but I didn't want to upset you without need, as I hoped for the best. Now I am afraid my suspicions could be true. There are some things that I will have to verify first, though. I promise that I will contact you as soon as I've learned anything important. Please, Doctor. It is of the utmost importance. No one else knows of this matter. You have my total discretion. Episode 3. Defer witnesses. So yeah, I'm basically gonna know everything that I need to do. Because... hang on, let me just make sure that... okay, volume, okay, audio, nothing's going out of sync so far. I just wanted to make sure. I feel like I've been walking these streets for hours. Surely I must be close to finding my way out of this labyrinth. Nah. D-sweet. Hello, Mr. Man. Hey, come back here. I'ma get you. Just rubbish, rotten scraps of food and discarded papers. I'ma get you! I'ma get you, dude. Let me in! Hey! Let me in there! It's very dark. I don't dare go on. Well, shit. I followed that guy all the way here, and he just took off. What a dingus. Wait a minute. You may keep my miserable kingdom. You may keep my spike-encrusted jewels. Stay there as you will and stare into my eyes. I am a shadowed shadow and will not disappoint. Well, that's kinda weird. Rats. Not sure if it's a warning or an exclamation. With oily grime. The sewer is flooded here with an ankle-deep pool of water. Patches of oil swirl on its surface. I could collect some of this water but I would need a container to store it in. There's not enough light for me to see. Lord only knows what I might stumble into. The gate is latched shut. I can't even open it from this side. Okay, so let's go onwards. Hello, lady. Do you hear them? It's the crows, searching for the moans of the weak and dying. They're calling to each other. They must have found something. Could you help me? The streets are so confusing to navigate. I'm afraid I've lost my way. Could you direct me out? Yes, lost one. I can give you direction. I have been gifted with the second sight. I can peer deep into your past and unwind the tapestry of your fate. Would you like me to close my eyes so that yours may be opened? I haven't a penny to pay you. Money is of no matter here. Come close to me now. Pick a card, any card. The puppet, threads hanging from an immense hand of dust, converge upon a single point, your mind. You're saying I'm my mind's puppet? Well, I mean, duh. Okay. Where memories, oblivions, and shadows cluster as one, it is your friend and foe, your home and your prison. The scream, it begs you to escape. Mute, it shrieks your lost name. Sharp, painful, and burning. Its voice is one you know. The Walker. What? Some of these are different than what I got last time. Full deck. Oh, I got an achievement for that. You have embarked upon a great journey, but this path has been walked by you before. You step in your own footsteps inside a circle of fire. I can't remember what the other cards were before. I don't understand. What does it all mean? I can't unpick these ones. The threads you have woven in your destiny are too tight, child. But you will. Oh yes, you will. It's not for me to say, but for you to discover. Remember that in the fog we see only what is closest to us. The bird remains in the distance. If you wish to leave, you must follow the path of the bird. No more direction can I give. I'm following a man. He must have passed this way. And how is that man? Tall, well-dressed, red-haired, and a cold look in his eyes. The nightmare of which we don't talk about. All of us, asleep or awake, have seen that man at some time. Pardon me, I must go. You will need a map to guide your steps. Farewell. You talking about the Slender Man? All of us have seen that man in our sleep or awake. Though the embers look as though they'll soon extinguish, its meager warmth is welcome. A rusty old oil lamp sits empty in the corner. No, it doesn't belong to anyone. You're welcome to take it if you like. I'm not sure what good it'll do without any oil, though. Well, there is some oil further back. Even though I can't actually do anything now. The glass is fogged over, but for a handprint left on the surface. Hey, look, foggy place. I got lost in the fog. If I'm to make my way through, I will need to orient myself somehow. Bush. Yep, that's not right. Okay. Alright, so let's go this way then. A street lamp tries to put some light into the gloom. The boarded up window of a rundown house, dust smears the glass, preventing me from seeing the interior. Alright, so let's let's go inside here. Totally good idea. Ooh. A rank piece of meat hangs from the ceiling. Just over here? What about these ones here? Cuts of rancid meat lie discarded on the butcher's block. Hopefully it's not human meat. That would just be terrible. The remains of a horse hang by a hook affixed to the wall. Its blood drains, seeping into the floorboards. You see, his blood had drained into the board, so I had to change them. But we all got a chicken, duck, woman thing waiting for us. Okay. Rusted out drums, empty. A bottle of gin. It's empty, but it may be of some use. Well, if it's empty, it's not a bottle of gin. It's a gin bottle that is empty. This machine is old and in disrepair. It appears to be some sort of filtering machine. Despite its condition, it seems to have been used just recently. This machine is okay. Yeah, that's the same thing. It's a glass essence. Liquids are poured into the top and then impurities removed through a valve at the bottom. Okie doke. Well, anyway, I have what I need to put the oil into. So I think... here we are. Ah, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Damn it. Click once, moron. Moron. I collected some of the oily water in my gin bottle. Your gin bottle? You mean you stole that gin bottle? Well, whatever. Well, doesn't matter which way I go. It'll take as many clicks to get there. Either way. Damn it. Boop. I poured the contents of the bottle into the essence, whatever the hell that is. The oil floats on the surface. When I open the valve, I will drain the water until all the water has been removed. That's it. I've extracted all the water. Now, boop. I filled the lamp with oil. I hope it will be enough to last the night. Maybe. Maybe. Too bad that I'm never going to be able to replicate all the reactions I had throughout this. Because, as you know, it's been years since I last played this game. And I did have some oh, wait, I forgot. Yeah, I have to light it first. Boop. There we go. I did that. I did that. How do I get out of this place? Get out? There's no way to exit the fog. We only can wander around and get lost in it. In the fog, all the stars die. Well, I guess I'll be on my way then. You are crazy lady, although not that crazy. You're just kinda just a weird lady, but I mean, it's fine. You're still cool in my book. I don't have a book with me. An old worn-out coat hangs on the rack. In one of its pockets is a pair of gloves. I'll take those gloves. I mean, it's not like anyone's using them right now. Just because no one's using them, it means that obviously it doesn't belong to anyone. A picture collapsed from the wall. Yes, it has. Very good discovery. This portrait of a gentleman with a distant look seems vaguely familiar. Could it be one of my old friends? Or could it possibly be that guy from that last cutscene? The guy who was talking to the doctor? Huh. I didn't think of that last time. I have one new item in my inventory. Thank you, game. Bottle of Saint blah blah blah. It is covered with dust. Mold covers the wood stacked in the shed. Judging by the resin oozing on the surface of the tree trunk, it appears to have been recently chopped down. The resin is a thick and sticky liquid. I can't just pick it up with my hands. How about gloves, then? Nope, that's incorrect. Okay. The door is locked. I can't even move it. Okay. Yeah, I do remember actually doing something before that had caused, like, some bit of lag to happen to the game when I was playing this chapter last time. That may have been the reason why the audio was so out of sync. Hang on. Let me actually just do a check here. Some bit of lag that happened to the game when I was playing this chapter last time. Okay. Okay, audio's fine. Nothing out of sync there. Can't say the same about the video, though. I don't know if that'll change. A bright meadow. The picture is faded to a dull color. Hello. Now my eyes focus in the gloom. I can see that the person sitting on the bed is an elderly woman. She's just dressed up as a young girl for some reason. She appears to not hear me or see me from here. I will need to get closer if I am to explain myself. Hopefully she won't kill me. A portrait of a young, beautiful dancer. Could it be this woman? My reflection stares back at me through the grime. An old wardrobe. The wardrobe is locked. Shit. There's something amongst the embers. I can't put my hand in or I'll burn myself. I have gloves. I got it. A doorknob? It's a doorknob. Good. Let's talk to you first, actually. No, I don't want to dance and sing anymore. It's enough for today. I want lemonade. I want to play. Actually, madam, I'm afraid I've never met you before. I don't even know who you are. Oh, you don't recognize me? No, I don't. I'm sorry. No, not at all. It's fine. It's been a while since I last performed, I suppose. But don't you forget it. I am the great little Catty, singer, dancer, the golden girl of London's music halls. I want to get out of this place. Hide and seek? Oh, I do love games.
Oh, we do love games.
Okay. I go into the fog when I want to get away. Daddy won't find me there, you see. In the fog, there are no faces. I'm looking for a gentleman. He's well dressed with red hair. Do you know him? He led me to this place. No, Father, I've been practicing the latest repertoire as you ordered. I have behaved very well today, haven't I? Let's play. Now stand next to the fireplace and count to 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? I don't really understand what that is all about. With the, what's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's that about? Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This guy's soundtracking my life. That's probably what's going on here. 1, 2, 3. One more song. What the blazes just happened? My head, it's pounding. And where did she go? The pile of things on the floor after Catty's disappearance. There is a mask. It's a porcelain mask. It broke when it fell. The distorted features. There's a grotesqueness to them. I don't like to look at it. And look, underneath the mask, a photograph. Yay! It has a note, Little Catty Show. There is a girl lit up by spotlight in the music hall, singing to live piano. Okay. I'm exhausted. Father made me rehearse today for 8 hours. By the end, the music wavered with his trembling hands. It's still a long time for the day of the show, but he insisted that everything must be perfect. One more song, he said over and over. Father got really mad at me and he started to shout when, after many hours of rehearsal, I said that I wanted to get out and play a little bit in the street. More and more he is obsessed with rehearsing, with concerts, with perfection. You have a dumb dad. Am I not the one who earns the money to feed us? Am I not the one people come from all over to see and admire? It is my name Is my name not the one printed on all the posters? My name. The dolls for sale at the theater entrance, they have my likeness, my dress, and my beautiful hair. I should be the one who makes the decisions. One more song. Yes, one more. A last song for you, Papa. And then she killed him. She killed him very dead. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else around here. Who's laughing? Who's laughing now? The sitter is a strikingly beautiful young woman. Her features are sharp and aristocratic. Okay. Up the ladder we go. This cage must have housed a huge bird. Only a feather remains. I can't reach a feather from here. How about a doorknob? Nope. Okay. It looks like the lyrics to a song entitled "The Last Song for You." The verses are scrawled so poorly as to make them illegible. This piano is so dusty I dare say it hasn't been played in years. I wonder if it still works. Something is preventing one of the keys from depressing. There was a key hidden under the key. A key within a key. Okay, cool. So, we got the key. Who could that be? Portrait of a middle-aged man who seemed troubled. It's probably the father. The doorknob is missing. Well, luckily, I have one of those. So let's use it. Okay, wooden planks are blocking the window. I can only see part of the outdoors. A big wall mirror. It's so covered in dust that I can't recognize my face, though. Wait, okay. That word seems strangely placed there. The word though. The laughter is coming from behind the curtains. I can faintly see the outline of a figure on the other side. Boop. It's a porcelain doll with lifelike proportions. The face has been removed, leaving her featureless, but its wig shines brightly, as though of human hair. This is totally normal. The record is scratched. It's repeating on loop. With the hair removed, the doll is even more unsettling. Okay. That's enough of that. Let's get out of here. The man in the picture has quite hypnotic gaze. Has quite a hypnotic gaze, you mean? I think that would work more. A painting of a beautiful young lady with a peaceful expression. She looks like one of Raphael's angels. The wallpaper is torn. Hello, don't mind me. Paper bound in a roll. It seems to be a discarded musical score. Oh, no, no. Did I not pray enough? Have I not written faithfully every last note you screwed into me? Middle C up to A. Measure G up to C. Okay, skip all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. This was supposed to be our masterpiece. Viola C up an octave and then up to G. What? What? Who do you think you are? Are you blind, man? Can't you see that I'm creating the angel's voice? The work. C to A, an octave higher. A fragile voice flutters around the I don't know. No, no, no. Hands swallow you. Laugh at you. I lost it again. What are you talking about, dude? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you alright, sir? My inspiration, too, is lost. Quite lost. In the fog, the notes moan. Just her. Who was she?
Oh, beautiful Daphne. The best soloist that a composer could have. The voice of an angel. What made my music possible. She would stand there by the window, the wind caressing her cheeks. It danced in her golden hair. Her dress glowed like ember in the dusk sun.
What happened to her?
She was very delicate, like a flower in the desert, like a petal in the storm. The sickness, it just swept her away. Her voice, it came from heaven. She was the angel of my music.
The mausoleum outside the house. Is that where Daphne is buried?
That's right. I have visited her many nights, and I've even slept beside her on the cold, wet stone floor. 'Cause that's totally normal thing to do.
I am following a man, though, come to think of it, maybe he is following me. He has a red beard and wears a cape. I give different descriptions of this man to everyone I meet. Except for the red hair bit. That I pretty much say all the time.
I sometimes find this man too. Among my notes, I feel him close to me at times. He is my dad.
Please, I need to get out of this place.
You ask me for words, but words are betrayers. They're dirty. Music, just music remains beautiful, but it is a prisoner inside all of us. We must set it free. I can't help you now, not until my work is finished. My work is the important thing. She was my only inspiration.
I must go.
Let music and singing surround you, my man.
Okay. The mask will fall off in this state. I will have to repair it first. Alright, let's just go on out. Get what I need. Wait a minute. I don't know if you actually say anything about the mannequin.
Before.
A tailor's mannequin. Why is it beside the window? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's all you say.
Alright, anyway. Let's be on our way. Let's be on our way.
I cannot reach. But maybe. If I blow through the paper roll, maybe I could manage to make the feather fly. Oh, I forgot to interact with that guy with it. But whatever. All he says is that he doesn't want it anymore. That's basically it. I got it. It's a big black feather with some gray spots in the base. Yeah, I was watching the end of the video the last time I played this chapter on Wednesday, and like I was at like almost the very end of the video, and I heard my voice read that. So yeah, basically my voice, basically what I said at about the halfway point of the stream was what was like completely in the wrong place. There's an elegant scarlet party dress inside. This wig seems to be made of human hair. Aren't some wigs made of that? It looks like a crow's feather, but I've never seen one this big. That must be one giant-ass crow. Okay. Onwards, onwards. I know what I need to do here. I managed to coat the feather with the resin. Wait a minute, if I try... Yeah, okay, nothing happens. I thought maybe he'd say something, but I've stuck the pieces together with the resin. This face, it reminds me of a girl from one of the paintings. You mean the painting that's in the room that I need this stuff for? Okay. Hello, sir. So let's put this stuff on now. ... Yes, just right. It looks more and more like the young woman in the painting. She just needs a face.
Daphne, you're back. Are you a figment of my melancholic mind? Are you the ghost of my dying music? No, it doesn't matter, because you are back with me again. And now I know exactly how to compose my masterpiece. Please, take my violin. Now that I have completed my work, I no longer have use for it. It needs to be with her. Go to the mausoleum and place the violin where her heart lies. The angel of my music will guide you. Here, take the key to the mausoleum, my friend.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Look for the Simurg, whatever the hell that is.
What's the Simurg?
It is what the crows are searching for. It is what you search for too.
How do you know that? You don't know me. And there's the music that he was trying to compose, but couldn't quite do it. I don't know what that is. Is that just an alcoholic drink? Well, I don't know. Okay, onwards. Here lies an angel. Great pity must be felt for those who did not hear her. Pity for those not blessed by her naive grace, not shaken by her heavenly voice, trembling their souls into divine ascendance. Here lies Daphne, God rest her soul. The sarcophagus is broken. Where on earth is the coffin? Who could have done this? Maybe she turned into a zombie and walked out. A trail of soil leads from the sarcophagus to this hole. Was the coffin transported through here? I would say so. Let us go. Hello? It's locked. I can't see anything through these dirty window panes. What was that? Okay, so it won't let me go there. Maybe I can see something if I look through into the keyhole. Were keyholes really that, like, could you really see keyholes, like, all the way through back in these times? Is that really how keyholes were? Well, I mean, I guess, maybe. Yeah, whatever. Darkness there, nothing more. Oh no. Okay. A lot of dusty books. Anatomy, history, science, blah blah blah. With the help of River, Daphne hid from the sun in shadowy mists. She changed her skin for strong bark, so her heart was forever concealed, her dance frozen in the rustle of 1,000 leaves. Books with unpronounceable names in dead languages. Myths and legends this time. Norse tales, Greek, ancient Sumerian, others I don't recognize. Some of these scripts I've never seen.
Well.
Okay. Oh, greetings, Mr. Dude. A painting of an old factory. I guess someone was really attached to the place. Hello, sir. ... I beg your pardon, sir, if I have startled you. What are you doing here? What are you doing sitting in the dark? Why, I'm reading these marvelous books. In the dark? But how can you see the words without any light? That's the only way to see them, really. That is, if you want to see the words on the other side of the page. The words from the shadows. Shadow always hides from the light, you know, so they can only be read in darkness. That's strange, but whatever. Are you the owner of this bookshop? Oh, goodness, no. The bookshop doesn't belong to anyone. Not since I found it here. I'm just a guest, an explorer of these ancient tomes. Have you seen a man pass this way? He's red-haired, tall, and wears a cape. Oh yes, I know of whom you speak. I see him here from time to time, perusing the books. He would pick one off the shelf, glance at it, and put it back. He and I never spoke, though. Why do you ask? I guess that he is calling me, guiding me somehow. I see him sometimes, but he slips away whenever I try to meet him. I feel as if he's guiding me towards something. That may be so. We each have our own white rabbit to lead us through lost places. Don't mention white rabbits after the last chapter, please. Can you tell me which books this man perused? Perused. I don't, like, wouldn't have even thought that would be a word. Let me think. Ah yes, I recall him looking at Unexplored Places of the Empire. An excellent tome, very revealing and very rare. This bookshop is very fortunate to have a copy in its collection. Not sure where it is now, but I'm sure it can't be far. Excuse the interruption. I will leave you to your meeting. Sir. A large collection of books. That is what it is. I hear a woman's voice in the distance. It sounds as if she's singing a lullaby. Well, I know I can't interact with anything here, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh, except this. A book lies on the floor. Its spine reads, Explored Pages of the Empire. Explored Places of the Empire. A page has been marked. What page could it possibly be? The Place of Eternal Fog, also known as Zyla. It is a unique bay in the east of Belishwar, near the jungles of Bengala. It is surrounded by tall, snow-capped mountains, usually covered in mist. The waters of the bay are very dangerous and rarely visited. Hello. The remains of a coffin. It looks like it was burst from the inside. It's a massive dead tree. How could it have formed here inside this building and without sunlight? Very interesting question indeed. On the ground lies a book entitled The Songs of Zyla. The page to which it was open has been torn out, but the remaining fragment of it identifies a song as The Search for Simurgh. I see something caught in the branches. It appears to be a page torn from the book below. I don't think that particular lullaby is sung by Zyla. That's Hush Little Baby. Surprisingly lush vegetation covers the place. I don't recognize the species these plants belong to. Okay. A cracked wall. A long vine has grown through it. Strange. Quite strange. I am in the sewer now. There's a note, partly obscured by mud. I mustn't fall asleep. I hear them crawling. I hear them gnawing. Rats. Too many of them. They know I'm here. I mustn't fall asleep. They stalk me, coming closer and closer. I can see their blood-red eyes glimmering in the darkness. I mustn't fall asleep. A pile of ragged clothes, caked with mud and full of holes. Strange. Why would that be? The dead roots of a once great tree filled the cavernous sewer. A strange green moss covers its surface, and there is a great crack along its length. Well. If you remember from the note before, it gave hints that she had clearly become a tree. The violin has disappeared amongst the roots. As if swallowed up, the trunk seems to be expanding. That noise came from above. Let's go check it out. 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 Da, 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 da. Ooh, the tree has grown. Some of the branches have crashed through the window and into the street. The window is broken by the tree's branches in its sudden growth. Intense rays of light stream into the bookshop. Okay. It looks as if the tree has come alive. The branches have grown quickly. They've broken the window and sprouted outside. The sheet captured in the branches is gone now, though. And from where is that strong light coming? Okay. So let's go further into the sewer. Over this way. We haven't been here yet. Do not fall asleep. The rest of the words are over here. Ah, so she's the one who wrote this message here. The letters seem to have been inscribed. Yeah, I know. Can't open it. I can barely look at the light. Its intensity is blinding. There's a thingy for me to get. The paper sheet captured in the branches is now within my reach. On the page is a strange poem. Okay. First into the wind, they sought for the king, but lost were the birds. They wept in suffering, and flew to the sea, compelled by a need. They found they found their silence. Their quest was complete. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Mr. Dude Man. Okay. Okay, let's go into the fog, because that's a good idea. Alright. So our first hint is wind. So we have to listen for the wind. That's not wind. That's like crickets and whatnot. That's not wind either. That's the sound of the ocean. Here's wind. And clue number 2 is birds. They're weapon suffering, so we have to listen for birds. Ah, here it is. Right off the bat. Huh. It seems to be more random than I remember from when I played it back in 2014. Okay, so yeah, our next is the sea. So, we know what that'll sound like. Huh, I had to go right there that last time. Huh. Ah, well, here it is. Our next hint is silence. Okay, so it's not this way. Let's go further this way then. Oh, there certainly is a lot of silence here. Okay. And that's the last one, right? Yep. Alright, so we just have to keep going this way. Do, do, do. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down to some place I'm strolling. The crows all poke at my head. Not fun. I said, hey crows. Stop it now. Okay. Oh. Your ticket, please. Do you want the lamp? No? Okay. Thank you. Please come in. Are you the one who brought me to this place? Did you dig me up out of that grave and then bring me all the way here? And you obviously must have put the ticket in my pocket. I mean, you could have just let me into this place without it. But whatever. I'm where I need to be, so no need to worry about anything. Okay, nothing to look at. Alright. Hello. Hello, Jeremiah. I knew you would find us eventually. Welcome to our humble performance. You were there. You were part of the group. You don't remember my name, do you? I'm Alexander. What's this all about? What do you want from me? Nothing from you? Nothing, dear Jeremiah. It is you who came here searching for answers. It is the same as when you joined our group. We each came with our own reasons. Do you remember yours? It was, yeah, like I said the last time I did this, it was philosophy. True philosophy. Indeed, it was our thirst for knowledge that drew us together.
No one waits for us out there, Jeremiah. There is no one who will care for us when our hour comes. We had been alone until now.
How did I end up in London after being buried in the boarding school?
The bird protects us. It is by his design that we should meet again, but we are not the only ones to take shelter beneath its wings. His wings, apparently, he says. Okay. His influence and power is ever expanding, ever reaching. Do you not feel him beckoning?
I only want to wake up from this nightmare.
This is no nightmare. It is a show, a performance. The truth we seek lies beyond the curtain. Now we have crossed the point of no return. The lights are on, the stage is set, and soon you shall meet the actors. Welcome.
Okay.
This belongs to you.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
The last door. Dearest Dr. Wakefield, if you are reading this, then you have followed my instructions to arrive at the agreed-upon address. Good. I apologize that I could not accompany you immediately. My own investigations have demanded a certain and unanticipated degree of attention. I have determined that your patient Devitt is in serious trouble. I will contact you with more information post-haste. In the meantime, discretion is of the utmost importance. Your friend, Johann Kaufman. Goody! Da 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 dee da da. We've reached the end of this here chapter thing.
Okay.
So that's the end of chapter 3. So now I will soon end the stream. So what?
Okay. No. All right. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, that's all that I got. That's all that there is for that. So tomorrow I will do the last chapter of this game, and then next Monday I will do the second season of The Last Door. So yeah. So anyway, that's all the time I got for this. Well, not all the time I got for this. That's all that there is for that chapter. So that's the end of this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.